In the last video, I shared with you that the Apex camera, action camera, Apex action camera comes with a chargeable station for the battery. And what I like about it is that whenever the battery is fully charged, it shows a red and blue light. The red and blue light would indicate that the battery is fully charged. I realized that the battery that came with the Apex actually came fully charged. Here, I placed it in the charging port for it to be charged, so that you can see. And as you can see, the blue and the red light is there. Whenever it needs charging, you'll see, I think it's the blue light that indicates, no, I think it's a red light that indicates it's being charged. One is powered and one is being charged, right? Okay, I also realized that I can actually use this charging port so as to charge my Jeemak charger. However, sorry, battery, right? However, the battery itself is swollen, and when compared to this battery, alright, it's practically the same, just a different color, different structure, but practically the same, right? So when it's not being charged, it's like this, right? That's the battery, right? When it's empty, right? When it's being charged, I'm placing the battery in now, right? I place the battery in. See the light red and blue. I guess I read it wrong. Whenever it's been charged, it should read to be red and blue. Alright? Okay. I am about to put this camera, which is the Apex action camera, into one of my pans, right? Just to look at the quality. Right, as you can see, the battery is fully charged, right guys? So I'm going to be placing it into the casing and into the water. But before that, my water is kind of a little bit dark, because it's, some of the sections is just dark, right? So what I'm going to be doing is have a timer, guys, where in it, if nothing's been done, you just shut off. I'm going to be turning on the light, right? So I think I should. For this is kind of different. Alright, that's the Apex in comparison to the Jeemak. Now I'm looking for the light that would have, when the light is on, you will see the light somewhere on the thing shining, right? This is totally different from the one in which I'm used to. The light for this would be here. I'm checking to see if there's a light. Doesn't seem as if there is any, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, we'll see what happens. Okay, so one of the disadvantages which I found so far with the Apex action cam is that it doesn't have lighting similar to the Jeemak cam. I'm going to be sharing that with you in a bit. So this is the Jeemak cam, right guys? The Jeemak cam, it doesn't have a battery in it. I'm going to borrow the battery from this one and place in it, and I'm going to be sharing with you the difference in light. Right, so this is one of the reasons why I like the Jeemak. It has some really cute features. It really has some really cute features, guys. The Jeemak startup, I borrowed the battery from this. I do not want to use them alternatively. I do not want to use the spare one and the one is active together at the same time, because I like to have a battery for spare, for backup. It will take a while for me to actually access battery to replacement battery. So therefore I like to keep one as backup. Okay, regarding the Jeemak, you see the light, right? So when it's in a dark space and it's on, the white light actually comes on, right guys? So but I am not sure. You know, you have some cameras where you can actually see in the dark. I'm not sure if the Apex is like that. Alright, so what I'm gonna be doing now, I'm gonna be going in one of my pants with my old GoPro, which is my Jeemak, and the battery for the Jeemak is actually finished. It just lasts for a few minutes and then it will just chip out. You see, it's bursting at the seam, right? I've had it for roughly 6 years, and sometimes it has been overcharged. But I guess with this charging port, it should offer some amount of safety for my batteries. Alright, so I'm going to be going at the back now and I'm going to be doing some recording, and you can see the difference in quality, if there are any. Alright, you can see the Jeemak is ready to go. Only thing I need to do now is to just turn it around. I'm going to be going into my Yellow Lab pan. I'm going to be selecting, picking it twice at the top, so the red light comes on. Oh, I never remember to put any memory card in it. Memory card was actually placed in it. Before I start recording, one thing I should share with you, right guys, is that the light on the Jeemak kind of decreases the charging life. I shouldn't say charging life. The amount of time you have to record within any space. With the lights turned off, you can record for twice the amount of time that you record when you do have the light on. So I'm going to be recording now. I'm going to be turning it on. Turn it on, you're going to see a little red dot starts to blink. I had to do some little adjustment with the memory card so that it can be accepted, formatted reading, because it's new. Alright, so it's going to be placed in. The light is on, right, and I'm going to be placing it into the Yellow Lab pan. Yeah, they are shy guys, so I would probably need to vacate the space a little bit. Probably, wow, it's a baby. Wow, awesome, cool. So another baby, wow, cool. So I'm gonna be placing the camera at a space where it will record, and I can just leave it because they will actually move away from the space if I am there. They are that shy guys. So I placed some amount of fish flakes in the space, hoping that they would actually come out to consume so that I can record them to see the difference in quality in video. So they are a little bit shy guys, but I guess you can see the contrast in video quality. If it's not the fish swimming, but at least you can see the space, right? Okay, so I'm going to be changing the Jeemak now. I'm going to be placing the Apex camera within the space. They are not really used to this guys, because I hardly do underwater recording these days. So I'm going to be placing the action cam within the space, and hopefully I'll see at least one or two of them, just as how you actually saw some of them in this piece. Alright. So they are hiding in between the rock. So really So really funny. Okay, I'm gonna change over now. The same space where I had my Jeemak, right? My yellow labs, right? And this is my Apex action cam. So I'm gonna do some amount of minutes with a recording. You're gonna see the red light which indicates it's recording, and then now I'm gonna be submerged in the water and we can look at the quality. As I shared it to you before, this camera doesn't have a built-in lighting which I can like switch off and on. Yeah, baby yellow lab looking awesome, right guys? But I'm not sure if it's have a system in which you can actually see in the dark. You know, that's like my cameras on my house. You can actually record, you can actually see in the dark. the fish is actually hiding. But we're looking at the quality, guys. We're looking at the quality of the video, right? Not necessarily the fish swimming. Right, so this is the Apex. It's being recorded. Brand new, first recording. Right. Now the pond is left like this, not cleaned every week, because guys, yellow lab and boomer itself, they like green water, right? And they consume algae, and so with the absence of feed being in the space 24/7, they would nibble at the algae laden rocks, and at the same time they will hide in it from their chasing pond mates. Right? So this is how I keep my boomer cichlid. Yeah, there's a baby going across here. Alright guys, this is how I keep my boomer cichlids, and then when they reach to a particular level, I increase into a particular amount. I would actually gather them up, place them in bags, and actually sell them. Right? Now you all know that take some amount of time to actually start happening. So I might sell probably about 2 or 3 times for the year. Most of my concentration right now is on tilapia, so I just concentrate on that. But for today's video, we are looking at the quality of the video for the Apex versus the Jeemak, right? So what say you, which one of the two seems a little bit more, you know, prime and good quality? Bear in mind that the Jeemak was purchased in 2018, and this camera was purchased just recently, in 2024. I have a few of these babies in the space. The guys are hiding. I mean, like, I have about 50 out of them, and all of them in the rocks. And this is because I have not done much underwater footage in a bit, right? But as soon as I drop my stick, yeah, as soon as I drop the stick, they will all come to the top and wonder, hey, what was that? See, they're coming up. Guys, they're coming up like ants. They're coming up as soon as I take out the stick. Funny, right? Well, let's look at the quality, and I share my take in the next video. For now, they're coming up now. Couple babies inside hiding. Peace out, guys. Catch you next time. Bye bye.